All right, guys, welcome back to the Planet Film Network. Welcome back to another review here on the channel today. So, as you can tell by the look of everything and the thumbnail today, I am going to give you my quick thoughts, quick review on Jurassic World Dominion. It's probably not going to be very long review, just because I feel like there's not really a lot to say about this movie that hasn't already been said. I've been working a lot this week, so and I'm actually about to leave to go to work right now. But I finally was able to get to the theater to see it today. Just got out of the theater, in fact. I will say this. If you guys watched our summer movie preview show, I was really excited for this. I was really excited for the potential of it, for kind of the world has been overrun by dinosaurs, that whole thing, kind of that whole segment of it. And that is largely absent from this film. And by largely, I mean like maybe 5% at the start and then another 1% at the end. But I will say I did not hate this movie. I'll start off right away. I'll say I feel as though I enjoyed this movie more than I enjoyed Fallen Kingdom, the previous film by J.A. Bayona. But it just, and again, a lot of people have said this, but it just feels like there's just no spark. Like there's no spark. There's no magic. There's no like energy between. There's chemistry between characters. I mean, like the original three, Claire and Owen. The people that have worked together before have energy and chemistry between them. But I think that's the only reason why. It's just because it's people that know each other, that have worked together before, in these characters before. They know what to draw on to, get that. And that's not to say that anyone's particularly bad in this film. I just think the movie overall, it didn't know what it was. I don't know. It's so hard to pin down. There was a lot of great moments for Jurassic Park fans. Fans of, just the action dinosaur monster movies in general, but I feel like at times it goes too far in one direction or another. This should have been a contained story about what do we do from here, and just retread and bring out the old tropes and everything like that over and over and over again in this movie. And it's really a struggle because things that I even thought weren't good in Fallen Kingdom, like particularly Maisie, her whole character, I thought she was fantastic in this movie. I even liked what they did with her character. I thought it was great, and even that though, I can't like get too overjoyed with it because it's like, well, it doesn't really go anywhere. The movie, honestly, like, it feels like all three of these Jurassic World movies, I'll even go as far as back, all 5 Jurassic Park sequels, if you consider the first one as an inciting incident to then launch the series, I'm talking just strictly on the sequels, every single one of these sequels has felt, well, life is life, life's pretty okay, whatever. Oh, but now we have this adventure that has to happen. And then at the end of the movie, we're back to, life as normal. With some death and everything along the way and stuff. Some characters don't make it through the entire franchise. All that stuff, of course. But by and large, like, this movie starts and it's like, sure, are they hiding out because of Maisie? Yes. But, like, is their life in complete ruin and shambles? Like, not really. And then they have all this stuff happen to them. And then the end of the movie, they're just living the same life. I thought maybe, forgive me, at the end, if there was like an end wrap up, which there is, there's like feels like a 10-minute exposition sequence. But when they show them like kind of happy at home and stuff, they're just at the like cabin that they were living in the middle of nowhere. And granted, I know, Owen's whole thing is he likes to live in the middle of nowhere, that kind of stuff. But it's like, I don't know. I just feel like there was no character growth or progression on any of them that wasn't just superficial. And that's just kind of some of the character stuff, some of the story stuff. Oh my God, the locusts. I don't know. I don't even know what to say about them that hasn't already been said. Just a complete why. Like, it just an added element. If you're capping off a franchise as stated by Universal is apparently setting out to do, you can't just introduce a bunch of crap into the last one and then have that be the whole plot. You have to tie off threads and close things down, bring things back around, and they do those things, but they do it in such a superficial, quick way. And then also, it reminds me too of like Rise of Skywalker. Like, you can't just add in a bunch of stuff and then have that be the focus, and then be like, life is kind of bad, but we're in a place that is manageable or whatever. Oh, but then all this stuff happens. We have to deal with all this stuff, and then the end of the movie is just kind of like, oh, thank God that's over, with no real lasting change. And I feel like that's what I'm just left with. What was the purpose of watching all these movies? What was this building to? The answer is it really wasn't building to anything. Which I think, as much as I didn't like Fallen Kingdom had the best tee up to this movie, to just let this movie just tear right down the runway, racing towards a world overrun by dinosaurs, all this stuff. Another thing too, just a factual thing or a scientific thing about this movie that I just didn't understand or didn't get that they were going for or whatever. It's only been 4 years since the last movie, and there was a lot of dinosaurs that escaped that house, but it was maybe like on the highest end. I could give them that maybe 60 dinosaurs escaped. It's only been 4 years. There are thousands and thousands of dinosaurs all over the place. I mean, literally thousands across the whole world. Where did they come from? How are they growing them so fast? Does everyone have an InGen lab at home? They talk about how all these people are breeding dinosaurs on the street. How are they doing that? Like, there's a point in the beginning where you see they're like arresting this couple in England, and they bring out these cages. Like, they have these little tiny like pet pterodactyl things that they're selling. Where did those come from? It's only been 4 years. I don't know. All that stuff just really got to me. And then also the last shot, or the last few shots, is just so ham-fisted of like, now the whole world just gets along. We just figured out how to be symbiotic with dinosaurs, so it's no big deal anymore. It really was just all over the place for me. But guys, like I said, again, actually watching it, I enjoyed watching this more than I enjoyed watching Fallen Kingdom. I thought that the scope was bigger on it. I thought that some of the set pieces were a little bit better. And there was stuff in this that I genuinely liked. Stuff like Alan and Ellie going into the lab, doing that kind of stuff. Kind of the infiltration stuff I thought was really good. I thought that Ian and Ramsey Cole, the new character, I thought that they were good. Their kind of connection, what kind of they were trying to accomplish, was really good. And I really thought that newcomer DeWanda Wise, I thought that she was fantastic. I thought that every scene she was in, she was really bringing it her all. Even when she was trying to do it through forced dialogue, I thought that she just did a fantastic job. I just found her really charming throughout it. So there are definitely elements that you can really dig into and enjoy in this movie. I just didn't find that many for me. I'm going to go 2.5 out of 5. 2.5 out of 5 for Jurassic World Dominion. But guys, that's just my opinion. What did you guys think? Let us know in the comments down below. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. We're trying to get to 500 subs so that we can get that community tab unlocked so that we can interact with you guys even more. And if you want to interact with us ever, make sure to follow us over on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok especially, at the official PFN. We are posting on TikTok daily, many, many, many times a day, answering comments, talking to a bunch of you guys over there. So we hope to see you there, and we hope to see you in the next video. Until then, guys, take it easy, and life finds a way.